I'll be comparing the two major companies in the restaurant and beverage industry that I've chosen, and these two companies are McDonald's and Starbucks. So, the goal of this presentation is just to show which company is performing better financially based on different financial ratios like profitability, efficiency, and liquidity. And so, in the end, we'll determine a winner based off this data. So, to start, we have McDonald's. So, McDonald's has a current ratio of 1.11. And what that means is it has a slightly more current assets than current liabilities, which means it has enough short-term resources to pay for what it owes in the short term. Its cash ratio is 0.85, showing that it keeps a strong cash position, almost enough cash alone to cover all short-term liabilities. Next, McDonald's has an extremely high inventory turnover of 47 times per year, and this makes sense for fast food because their inventory moves quickly. Their receivables turnover is 18.4, which indicates that the company collects payments pretty efficiently. And in terms of profitability, McDonald's has a net profit margin of 33%, and that means that for every dollar of sales, McDonald's keeps 33 cents in profit, which is a very high number for this industry. McDonald's also has a return on assets of 15%, which shows how effectively the company uses its assets to generate profit. So McDonald's return on equity is negative, though, due to aggressive share buybacks and not actually because of bad performance. Moving on, we have Starbucks. So Starbucks has a current ratio of 0.78, which is below 1, and that means it does not currently have enough short-term assets to fully cover its short-term liabilities, and it relies more on future sales. Its cash ratio is 0.30, which shows Starbucks carries far less cash compared to McDonald's. Starbucks has an inventory turnover of 6.5, and this essentially means that inventory moves more slowly compared to McDonald's. And this makes sense because Starbucks keeps more products on hand with things like coffee beans, syrup, and merchandise. Starbucks does have a faster receivables turnover at 24, meaning that Starbucks collects payments from customers faster, though. And its total asset turnover is 0.85, which is higher than McDonald's, meaning that Starbucks generates more sales per dollar of assets. However, profitability is weaker. Starbucks' net performance margin is 11% compared to McDonald's 33%. And Starbucks also has a return on assets of 10%, lower than McDonald's, and its return on equity is negative 7%. So here is a side-by-side comparison of each of their financial ratios. So from this table, you can see that McDonald's wins in almost every key category. McDonald's is more profitable, McDonald's has stronger liquidity, and McDonald's manages inventory much more efficiently than Starbucks does. Starbucks only leads in receivables turnover and asset turnover, meaning Starbucks is quicker at collecting sales and generates more revenue per asset. However, McDonald's generates far more profit and stronger financial returns. So, in conclusion, McDonald's is the stronger company based on financial performance. Thank you for listening.